Hello everyone. We have been diligently monitoring the audience's reactions to various cars, especially in the hybrid segment. We see that everyone is waiting for a car with 1,000 horsepower and a powerful generator allowing it to cruise at 180 kilometers per hour, without power drop, and with a large battery that allows you to drive 150 to 200 kilometers in the city in summer in a calm mode on pure electric. The joint venture of Mercedes and BYD heard your wishes. Here is exactly such a hybrid for you, but also with luxurious interior trim, luxury class and equipment like in the top cars on the planet. To your attention, Denza Z9 GT. Today, there will only be a review of the car. The test drive will come later, in about a week or maybe a week and a half. This is the first time I'm actually glad the test drive is delayed, because I don't just want a simple test drive. I want to make a comparison of this car with some European or Japanese model, because it seems to me that all these previous ones, comparisons like restyled Zeekr versus BMW or Yangwang U8 versus G-Wagon, were just demolitions. This car will provide a real showdown, because after today's review, you will understand why I say this. So, we have a car available in two versions, purely electric and hybrid. Let's start with the hybrid. The hybrid has 3 electric motors plus a 2-liter turbo engine. The total power is 1,070 horsepower, but we do not know for sure yet. We will find out during the test drive if it is a sequential hybrid or a parallel hybrid. If this is a sequential hybrid, meaning the internal combustion engine does not push the car, then it means the working horsepower is not 1,070, but actually less. If this has the same internal combustion engine as the Yangwang U8, and I suspect it has the same 280 horsepower, this will be simply amazing. Amazing because such a powerful generator, if it is a sequential hybrid, such a powerful generator will allow this car to go 180, 190 on a cruiser, and not lose battery power, thus not losing horsepower. But then the actual horses pushing the car will be around 800 plus. If it's a parallel hybrid system and such a powerful internal combustion engine also pushes the car, then the actual horses will be all 1,070. Then it will easily reach its top speed. I suspect the top speed here is around 240. We don't know yet what kind of hybrid it is. The electric version is known to have 960 horses in total, 3 electric motors and a battery about 100 kilowatts. I think that BYD won't provide a larger battery. They'll be greedy because the price, less than 500,000 yuan. That's what they say. The official price will be announced in a week. A huge seat extender and, I would even say, an overly long seat cushion. I've never seen anything like this before. It went all the way down, reclined back. This is a fighter jet cockpit, and I can reach the steering wheel, with a finger's width left in front of my knee. If I sit straight and higher, there will be even more space, I think 3 fingers. Yes, this is the car where you sit very low. And this is everything we adore in this class. The front tires are 255 by 40 on 21-inch rims. Perforated and ventilated discs all around, Brembo brakes. The rear tires are wider, 275 by 40 on 21-inch rims too. Perforated rear wheels steer along with the front ones by 10 degrees. How do you like it for this price? No LiDAR on the roof, but they put 3 LiDARs on the bumper. Agree. It is well designed, well done. Designed here by Mercedes. Powertrain, batteries, electronics, everything else by BYD. And the most interesting thing is, Mercedes didn't fully design the car. They worked together with Wolfgang Egger, who works at BYD. For those who don't know, he used to work at Audi. Everything is sealed here. There is soundproofing under the hood. You have to admit, the ass is a peach. I think this is the first pretty Denza that many will like. The active spoiler can be adjusted to different angles. It can be set in automatic mode, but its downforce I will tell you on a test drive, and at what speed also it automatically rises, we will find out later. The badge here signifies 3 electric motors. They say this vehicle can park itself and bring its rear end like the U8. It's quite impressive. Let's see how the car manages to do it. They say it might turn like a tank. I don't believe it. It can probably bring its rear because, as I understand, there are 2 electric motors located in the back. The battery is 38 kilowatt hours. Fast and slow charging options. By the design of the seats, it is immediately clear that Mercedes drew them. The entire interior, even the sides, is all genuine Nappa leather. In the front, there's massage, ventilation, and heating. In the back, there's also massage, ventilation, and heating. Here, too, everything inside is covered. And even here, oh, okay, here is plastic, but here it's also covered with Nappa synthetic leather. Steering wheel height and reach adjustment. Buttons like gemstones. They had some kind of particular mood. They scattered gemstones here. The passenger on the right is well taken care of. Look, he has an ottoman here. And it's a full-sized wide ottoman. Very comfortable and nice. You can also, yes, there's zero gravity here. And I can also adjust the headrest here. You can't see me, but I'll tell you this. It's comfortable. Here is the button that opens the door and closes it. On the right side, it's the same. If I turn on the music now, the speakers will pop out and start playing. Speakers will appear. If I turn it off, they will go down. Regarding the interior finish, all materials are excellent. Here, the wood, artificial Nappa technology leather. If you ask me if this trim better than Zeekr 001, probably a bit better. Here, it's closer to Huawei. These materials are slightly more expensive, a bit pricier, a little more costly. This is natural wood in the center. Let's check for squeaks. Not bad. This wood is really good and solid. Here. Listen, there are just a few creaks, so I'd give it a 4. If my memory serves me, correct me. The steering wheel design like BYD Sea Lion. Many asked what the Denza logo means. It's a drop of water. They philosophize that water is life and everything that flows from it. All the buttons are responsive. I guess I took some kind of photo. Let's move on. Crystal-shaped selector switch. It presses very nicely and smoothly. If I take away the phone, this panel will gradually lift up. Look, it is lifting up right now. I am placing the phone back. It sinks in, and the phone won't fall out. Both spots offer 50-watt wireless charging. Air is shown on the screen, along with everything else. The buttons are responsive, and these buttons are shaped like gems. There's a small screen here to adjust the temperature settings. Refrigerators and armrests are available. I wonder if I happen to touch it with my hand somehow. Oh no, it goes into sleep mode, and here, in order to unlock it, you need to move your hand exactly like this. It's done so you don't accidentally press it. The screen on the right is for the passengers. These 2 vents are air, and if I turn off the climate control, they will close. Turn on climate. They open up. There's a screen here that broadcasts the camera that's in place of the side mirrors. Yeah, there's cameras instead of mirrors. Here is the eye of the elder brother, which you can close if you want. It monitors fatigue and ensures you keep your hands on the wheel during autopilot. To my left, I have a screen that shows the camera. I understand that the base model will have mirrors, while the top model, with an extra fee, will have these cameras if desired. All the screens are very high quality, and there are no issues with them at all. It looks at least 2K. It's pretty pleasing on the eye. Everything is good. The rearview mirror can simply be a mirror, but when you press a button, it transforms into a display that broadcasts information from the camera located at the back. There's some kind of fabric that looks like suede. Mirrors on magnet. Pleasant to the touch. This part, this island with buttons and lights, always creaks in all German cars as if assembled with feet. Let's check here. Was a squeak. Overall, I think it's very decent. Here we have a button that closes the sunroof for the front seats, and for the rear passengers there is also a sunroof. Look at this solution. Finally, someone thought of it. This is the button I use to open the auto door. It opens by itself, see? Press it, and it opens. Close up. And with this button, it just slightly opens, and then I push it with my hand. For example, if the parking lot is too narrow, right? And you don't want to take any risks. It's a great solution. Finally, someone thought of it. We have a huge screen. It has a good picture, quite good quality. It has English. I already have it on. The menu is like in all BYD cars, similar. You can install any applications here, just like in all BYD cars. From top to bottom, hotkeys can be selected and set as you wish. Swipe from the bottom to the top, and you can close these applications. Overall, it's a regular home tablet running on Android. You can control the rear view cameras from inside, both right and left. With 2 fingers, you can raise or lower the camera. Double glazing, great materials, it's all Napa technology, artificial leather. It's everywhere. Even inside, and even the floor in card is fully lined. The DV music is exactly the same as in Yangwang, the number of speakers you see on the screen. 187 centimeters tall. As you can see, there's plenty of room. I have a fist over my head. Here I have a button that opens the door and also closes it. I've got an armrest. 2 cup holders. It's covered with the same material as the door cards. Excellent materials. The seat back angle isn't adjustable, but it's just right. I would travel far in this car. The only thing, I need a cushion here on the headrest because it's uncomfortable without it. With it, I would be comfortable. A cushion of this thickness is needed. Here I have the same thing as in the front. Yes, it's a fridge. I can already see it on the display. Listen, it's quite deep, really deep. Two refrigerators, interesting. Listen, this is interesting. The driver has their own fridge for their water and stuff. This one is for passengers. For long trips, this car is made for long journeys. It's designed for the Autobahn. Two fridges are quite interesting. Unfortunately, there's no TV. And that's it. The backrests of the rear seats are fully covered with the same artificial Napa technology leather as the door cards and the dashboard. Excellent quality. There's a small screen here for climate control, and the air is adjustable here too. If needed, I can move the front seat passenger. Here I am reminded of Devialet music. Air here. Using this button, I can either close it completely, it's locked there, or open it. There are two cameras. There's plenty of room, more than enough. There are two buttons here that let you fold the second row. It was delayed because the front seat on the right first moved forward, and only then the backrest folded down. Well, folks, here's BYD. Not so long ago, they could boast only that cab drivers on their cars roll out millions of kilometers and drive on. But now they have become the world leader in sales of electric cars and climbed to third place in the world, ranking among the richest companies in terms of capitalization, overtaking all German car brands. And now they are creating these monster cars. And from the looks of it, this is just the beginning. All right, I'm going to get a car to test drive soon, and I propose to make the toughest possible comparison with some other European or Japanese brand car. I'm saying goodbye to you, and if you liked it, please give me a bold like and subscribe to the channel. I wish you good health, take care of yourself and your loved ones, and see you soon.